Welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat Podcast presented by Playbook Sports. I believe episode 26. Deusa, fact check. Fact check that shit. Wilson, how you doing?
26, man. Time flies. Time flies, you
Time
know.
flies when
And
you're having
now,
fun.
flying all the way to the postseason, entering into the conference championship weekend.
Something like that.
Yeah,
That's what I said, right?
25.
What'd I say, Will?
You said 26.
I said 25. I fucking said 25.
No.
Don't
They
gaslight
heard
me.
it. They heard it.
Don't gaslight me. It's simple. I don't know numbers, but I know ball. Today we're going to be covering the divisional round games. That's what they're called, right? Divisional round games.
Divisional round, yes, sir.
We're going to be talking the future for our conference championship games. And we're going to be naming some players on certain teams. That's our little game for today. So if any of that interests you, stick around because we got
Bang, bang.
bang, bang. Let's just go straight into it, man. First game that happened last weekend, my Houston Texans took on the number one seeded 13 and something Baltimore Ravens, one of the best teams in football. So, if Tank Dell was there, definitely a different result.
Stop it, man.
What?
Stop it.
It's still our first year having success. But yeah, just kind of overlooking this game. I'll go first as a Texans fan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Very bad game from C.J. Stroud. Very, very bad game. You got to be better. I know you're a rookie, but come on, dog. If we had the C.J. Stroud like that we had all season, this game definitely wouldn't have gotten out of hand the way it did.
That's all.
That's it.
That's it. Keep it plain and simple right there.
We'll be back.
Tank Dell definitely would have helped you guys, that's for sure. I feel like you guys would have scored maybe 1-2 more touchdowns, but I feel like, it would have been the same kind of outcome right here. Baltimore outscored Houston 24-0 in the second half. And honestly, like this game, what I saw is saw a lot of penalties for you guys. I think that was a killer. A lot of simple mistakes, jumping the line just for them to get a first down and have a go on the drive right there. That was and it's something honestly not to be as disappointed because you guys are honestly a really young team and it's very bright for C.J. Stroud, and it's even crazier that they even made it this far, honestly. So, props to him. But this game, dude, the Ravens it doesn't even look like it's going to be close after this game, honestly.
Like the rest of the playoffs?
The rest of the playoffs,
really?
that's just how it is. After I saw them, dude, just kill Houston, man. If they play like this against any other team, I don't think it's going to be close.
Nah, they were good, bro. Especially without Marlon Humphrey, for them to take Nico out the game like that, and then even next week they could have Mark Andrews back. That's I've been reading up on that. So, if they have Andrews and Marlon Humphrey, bro, it's
dude, they're stacked, man.
It's rap, bro. But even their guys that aren't as big names have been kind of performing at another level, like Justin Matabuki, their defensive
yes, sir.
end tackle, whatever he plays, he's a monster. And Lamar's kind of showing why he's the best quarterback in the league, bro.
MVP for sure, man. Give it to him.
Best QB though?
I think so, man. I think
so too.
I think this game kind of said it, man.
Yeah,
for sure. And on my FanDuel contest,
fuck you.
Had to get a little dub.
Hey, my lineup's clean this week. My lineup's good, dude. I'm gonna get my get back. Wilson got last place 2 weeks ago, won last week. I got last place this week.
Okay.
I'm coming, boys. I'm coming, Christian.
Okay.
Simple. But yeah, I guess we could pivot into the next game. Packers, 49ers. You could go first because I got a hot take about this game.
Yeah, my takeaway is I think the defense really came and saved the day, honestly. And I feel like Jordan Love just made one of the younger mistakes, and it's only his first season as a starter. beginning with the Packers, and things like that are going to come to it in the playoffs. And obviously that was a lousy throw by him. He shouldn't have done that, but he's going to learn from that. And for the Packers to make it even this far, 9-8 for the season, is honestly pretty surprising and good for them. Honestly, their future is pretty bright too. I think I think Love's still good, honestly, even though that throw does question many others. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Brock Purdy, like, he played all right, and also like having like Debo out for them, really hurts them.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people understand that. So I think the defense really just carries this team for the Niners. Like having it, like, if the Packers made that kick, I feel like they might have it in overtime, honestly.
You think they win in overtime?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Dang.
but I don't know. I guess we'll never know at that point. But
That's true. I think, honestly, in that game, whoever got the ball first was probably winning. But isn't this year the year they changed the overtime rules? I know we haven't had an overtime yet.
I want to say so, yeah.
The Josh Allen bitching rule. So, here's my hot take for this game, bro. We uploaded a video, I want to say 3 days ago, talking about Baker Mayfield and how he's like borderline top 10. A lot of people were mad at you because you kind of shrugged off Burrow, but like agreed. Here's my, and more people were talking about like how Brock Purdy should have been on that list too of top 10 quarterbacks, And
I don't think he's top 10.
I don't think he's top 10, but I think he's better than Jordan Love. I feel like 2 really bad mistakes were made by Jordan Love, and Brock Purdy kind of showed why he's like the perfect quarterback for the Niners, Like, Brock Purdy pretty much played like a perfect game. No real, like, not doing too much, like, just checking down to his guys, and like that's got to like give credit where it's due, because like Jordan Love's young mistakes messed him up, but Brock Purdy's, I believe, younger than Jordan Love, and he didn't make those mistakes. So,
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at that debate, but I'm still gonna take Love over Purdy. Obviously, Purdy's a more safer option. I feel like Love definitely takes more risks, but I feel like that's just like the type of person, like a quarterback, he is. And honestly, like, a team does need that type of quarterback that's willing to take some risks. So, I mean, if you have Brock Purdy, he's just going to play the average, check down, screens, slants, drags, all that. He's not willing to take a deep pass every other play. But I think I'd still take Love, honestly.
I think it depends on personnel, and like if the Packers had a better vertical threat, like Love would look a lot better. Like if they still had like Devontae, where it's like, okay, like I could throw it down, or if they could get like Mike Evans, like Jordan Love will look a lot better. But
yeah,
it's like harder to build a team around that. If you take Brock and just like his play style, you could kind of put it around any roster, and it's like if you have playmakers there, even if you don't, like Brock's gonna still look good.
I think if you replace Love with Purdy on the Niners right now, this might be a hot take too. I think they win the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, if they had Love on their team.
Oh, this is going on TikTok.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Brock Purdy hater, and a lot of people are hating on Brock too, but I don't know. I just, throughout the whole season and like throughout the playoffs, except for that last throw, obviously Love threw in the playoffs.
Well, Love threw 2 interceptions that game to the same dude.
He did, yeah. So honestly, off game for him, and quarterbacks are gonna have that in this league, but yeah.
I think it just kind of depends. Like, I mean, like, I think Love definitely is like a floor raiser, like, if that makes sense. Like, if you put bad players on Love, like, because he takes a lot more risks, the players will perform either like a lot better or a lot worse. But Brock Purdy, it's kind of like, if you have good players around Brock Purdy, like, they're gonna get elevated because Brock Purdy gives them the opportunities to make their plays.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. I mean, safest option for Brock was for
Brockless.
I almost said Brockless. for Brock Purdy, you know. But yeah, I guess that takes that to the next game, huh?
Yeah, next game, Bucks Lions. I got another hot take about this one, and I'll just go first on it.
All right, let's see it.
I think Jahmyr Gibbs needs a bigger role in the Lions offense. Once Montgomery leaves, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is like the RB1 in the NFL. Like the best running back in the league.
Over McCaffrey?
Over McCaffrey.
What?
I think he's better than Bijan. And Bijan was selected before him, and there was a lot of flack for that. But I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs just looks like a monster.
Bijan wasn't utilized in the right way.
That's true too, but I'm just kind of going off what I've seen from both of them. And Jahmyr Gibbs looks like all the talent in the world, bro. You know, like I know Ian loves Kyron Williams, but we love Jahmyr Gibbs over here, dude. Jahmyr Gibbs is a legitimately could talent-wise be the best running back in the league next season.
I think he'd be top 5 if Montgomery left. I don't know about RB1 though.
Let me hear your 5. Just go players better than Jahmyr Gibbs talent-wise.
Talent-wise?
Yeah. And I'm not mad at McCaffrey either. Like I think McCaffrey makes sense.
I mean McCaffrey. Let me think.
It's not as good as it's been in prior
honestly,
years.
I feel like this season for running backs, it's been kind of mid for a lot of running backs.
It has. I think the rushing leaders were McCaffrey. I know James Cook was on there. I'm taking Gibbs over Cook.
I take Gibbs over Cook.
Raheem Mostert was on there.
I think I still take Gibbs.
Okay. Derrick Henry was, I think, number 2. I know you don't fuck with Derrick Henry.
Dude, yeah. I'm his ops now. Yeah, I'll take Gibbs.
Kyron Williams.
Honestly, that might be a coin flip for me.
Really?
Kyron Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. Because I really like Gibbs, too. I'm not hating on him.
Okay. But who are you taking?
Definitely McCaffrey, that's for sure.
But you take it Gibbs or Kyron Williams?
See, that's something I would sit on for the whole night, man. But
putting you on the spot, hot seat.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it's tough because Kyron Williams had all the takes for him in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd take Gibbs, honestly. Honestly, okay. Maybe Gibbs would be RB2, but he wouldn't be 1.
Okay, so those are dudes we're locked in. What about Breece Hall? Next season.
Next season, I think I'd take Breece over Gibbs.
Really?
Yeah.
Pacheco.
I'd take Gibbs.
ETN?
Wait, are we saying if Montgomery left?
Yeah, just running backs, not fantasy or numbers or anything like that.
You said ETN? I think I'd take ETN.
So you're probably putting him at 4?
4. Yeah, so top 5.
Rachaad White?
Rachaad White. He's been okay. I'll take Gibbs, though.
Nick Chubb next season?
Bro, I don't even know if he's going to be the same anymore, man. If it's old Nick Chubb and he never had the injury, Nick Chubb for sure.
Yeah, I can't even be mad at that.
Yeah.
I know that's your guy, too. I know that's Deucer's guy.
Nick Chubb, yeah. Yeah, dude, if it was old Nick Chubb, he'd be RB1 over McCaffrey.
But current Nick Chubb?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to be the same, man.
No? You think he's cooked?
I think he's cooked, yeah.
What did you take away from the Buccaneers and Lions game?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those other games, exciting game for the most part. They were going back to back. I think Baker played great until last drive, obviously, when he threw the pick. But yeah, the Lions look legit, honestly. Yeah.
Such a bad pick too.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was triple coverage almost. Yeah.
I don't know what he saw.
Yeah, I mean Baker loves his tight ends. It was to K. Dalton, but yeah, I don't know.
FanDuel God.
Yeah, just had to throw that out there,
Just got a shot at you.
I had K. Dalton in my FanDuel too, so yeah.
I feel like Goff and Baker Mayfield, it's a really cool story this year. I think they're here to stay for a while now. There's definitely questions going into the year for both those players. And now, like, without a doubt, like, if the Lions or the Buccaneers were to be dumb enough to cut one of them, like, they have a roster spot somewhere else in the league.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's going to be interesting kind of for the Buccaneers offseason too, because you got a lot of people that are going to be free agents.
Mhm.
Literally like half the defense, all the linebackers. So it'll be interesting kind of like where everyone goes. And also Mike Evans too, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited to get into, like, some off-season talk with you.
For sure.
But we'll wait for the playoffs to end,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll
Gotta
wait for
save
that.
those episodes, you know.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, man.
Stay tuned. Chiefs, Bills.
Chiefs and Bills.
Mahomes will forever own Josh Allen.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I didn't think someone could stand on the field and look at the Chiefs celebrate for that long, for 4 years. And I'm talking about Stephon Diggs, if you guys don't know. But dude, that meme is like, yeah, man, this tough. I think the Bills really might be cursed, man. The
I think
Bills
they
really
are.
might be cursed, and it's crazy to see that like they traded the pick for Mahomes. So they just like completely fucked themselves on that. I mean, they got Tre'Davious White out of it, and I believe they sent another trade for Tremaine Edmonds. But
Yeah, I
dude,
put that tweet together. It was Tremaine Edmonds, Tre'Davious White, and Zay Jones, pretty much.
which honestly isn't bad. Like
Nah.
it kind of set their defense, but Mahomes, man, like
Imagine, bro.
imagine.
But
Dude.
Bills are a favorite right now to get Mike Evans. Like, imagine they get Mike Evans. Like,
That'd be dope,
who the hell is beating that team, bro?
dude. But they're starting to like feel like the Cowboys now, though.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like every time, like, but literally for the past 4 years, they make it this far, and then like they just like something happens. I mean, it's like honestly, like all the players played great, but they just missed a kick. That was really just it, honestly.
You think if they get, like, if they were to not play the Chiefs, like, if the Chiefs were to lose in, like, an earlier round,
Yeah,
they would win?
yeah,
I think so, too. I think it's the Chiefs, bro.
dude. Yeah, I think the Chiefs just own them.
Damn.
The Chiefs are the daddy, Yeah, but yeah, I feel for the kicker, man, and I feel like this past weekend, like we saw like how much kickers matter,
Yeah.
like from the Packers game too, now to this game, like, dude, it's a lot of pressure for them, honestly.
Hell yeah.
And
It's a lot.
There's a reason why like not everyone like can do that in the league. It's
Yep.
a lot of the mental game too.
Pat McAfee does a thing where he has, like, those college kids come out and, like, kick field goals, and, like, if they kick it, they get, like, $10,000 or some shit like that. Like, I've never seen someone make one of those kicks, you know? So it's like, it just shows how much pressure's on it. You would hit it?
Yeah, I did it every time.
Come on, dog. We'll get you out there.
Have actually get me out there. I'll do it. I'll kick it in.
We'll get you out there then. I'm going to need to see that.
I don't think I've
Bro.
ever kicked a football in my entire life.
I want to see this. You think Deucer would hit a field goal?
Like how far?
How many yards is it?
Dude, I don't think you'd hit a 5-yard field goal.
I think I could.
Off of like not even from practicing. I don't know, man.
No, I would give you, like, an hour to practice, and I don't think you'd hit a 5-yard field goal.
At 5
And-
yards? That's nothing. I could do 5 yards.
I think if Deucer gets like a few reps in, I think he could do it. And if it's like 15, 20 yards, then you gotta like feel like the wind, you gotta like set like how much power you want to kick it. Like that's when it comes like difficult.
Nah, I think you're going to look like Charlie Brown.
30 yards?
I think you're going to look like Charlie Brown.
Flip over.
Yeah. Ugh. What'd you say?
Normal field goal's 30 yards, right?
Like, an extra point is
15.
15.
Oh, it's 15?
Yeah.
It's 30. I don't know why I thought it was 30.
But they add 20 because the
Okay.
end zone.
I think I could do it.
I'm going to need to see this. We're going to go to high school and watch you,
Yeah,
let you kick.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bills fans or the Bills players that were like, oh, the Chiefs never came into our house and won. Like, that shit has to hurt, huh?
Dude, yeah, man, they jinxed it too.
They did. They fucked themselves, bro.
Like, yeah, because honestly, like, I don't think the Chiefs had any takeaways that game either.
I'll look into it. I don't know if they did, dude. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
so like, the Bills played great. They just missed a kick. Like, imagine we got into the overtime game with the Bills and Chiefs with the new rules.
Oh, yeah, with the – dude, no. Imagine went to overtime and the Bills still lost. bro. Like they would
That
look.
would
That would
hurt,
look like some
man.
bitch shit
That would
because they did all that complaining a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Bills. Let me see. Team. You said turnovers. No,
Did they even sack him? I don't even think they sacked him.
Kansas City had a fumble. No one got any sacks that game.
Yeah, because
And the Bills had the ball, bro. So the Chiefs had the ball for 23 minutes. The Bills had the ball for 37. Kansas City
man.
was 20% on third downs. Bills were 50% on third downs. Like the Bills had that game, bro. It's just cursed.
yeah, man.
End of the day, it is what it is.
End of the day, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They're gonna do their thing, you know. Hate to say it as a Broncos fan, but that's just how it is.
How many of these games did you get right last week?
So I got the Chiefs. I got the Lions.
You got the Ravens.
Ravens.
I don't remember what. I think you said the Niners.
Yeah, so I think I went 4.
You got
I
perfect.
think
I
I
went
think I went
2 for
perfect.
4. I had to ride with the young guys.
Yeah.
But
Who'd you go for? Packers too?
I got Packers and Texans. I picked both those guys. So.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that was a little scary because, like, Jair Alexander, like, I know, like, you know, he got activated, and I was, like, thinking about you. I was like, damn, like, low-key, like, they might get this.
And they almost did, bro.
They
I
almost
would have been
did,
lit.
yeah.
I would have been yapping, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have had them winning the next round, but
Yeah, no, yeah.
like, I think the Lions are kind of a different animal right now.
For sure. For sure.
You want to play a little bit of shootout?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be playing a shootout game. Producer's gonna give us a random team. We have to name players back and forth. Whoever stutters first loses. Simple.
Stutters?
Like hesitates.
Okay.
Alright. Your first team, the Texans.
Who's going first?
Wilson.
All time. Just to be clear.
Oh, shit. All right. CJ Stroud,
Devin Singletary.
Tank Dell,
Damian Pierce.
Nico Collins,
Larry Tunzel.
Noah Brown,
Desmond King.
Christian Harris,
Steven Nelson.
Raheem Morris.
Jalen Petrie.
Fuck.
Fuck. I was trying to.
I don't know why. Okay, Derek Stingley, bro. I don't know why that took so long in my head.
I was gonna name the third running back who hit the kick, but I forgot his first name. But I know it's like Ogbowale.
You gonna name him, bro?
I was gonna, but I forgot his first name, so I didn't want to like say a last name.
Bro, I
and be
said
like,
I said Raheem Morris, bro. Did you hear that?
Who's that?
I don't know why that popped in my head, bro.
Deep.
He's a safety. He's also a coach too, but that's another guy.
Raheem Morris. Is he a current
Raheem-
safety?
No. He's definitely retired. Raheem Morris, safety. I'm pretty sure it's Raheem Morris.
Dang, Will flop. But Will already lost anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, you guys ready for your next team?
Let's
Wait,
do
wait,
it.
I just want to check, man. There's no way.
You just said a name, bro.
Nah. That's
Were
a
you thinking
real
of Glover
player.
Quinn?
Huh?
Were you thinking of Glover Quinn?
No,
I think
bro.
Texans
This is
safety.
Raheem Morris. I swear. Nah, I'm gonna find this dude.
Y'all let us know in the comments who Will was thinking about.
Alright, you guys ready?
Okay, I gotta find out later.
Ready.
Alright. Your next team is the Dolphins. Anthony, we'll start with you.
Javon Holland.
Tua Tagovailoa,
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Tyreek Hill,
Jalen Waddle.
Cedric Wilson,
Alec Ingold.
Jeff Wilson,
Trent Williams.
Jalen Phillips,
Xavier Howard.
Bradley Chubb,
Jalen Ramsey.
Minka Fitzpatrick,
Mark Clayton.
Dan Marino,
That's what I want. Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert,
Yes.
Come on, Will.
Dude, I'll
Yeah.
run through all 32 with you. That's fucking going
bro,
old
because
school.
I was thinking about if like you named this player already or not.
Who?
No, just people in general. Like I was trying
Oh.
to think about all the names you said. I was like, that kind of fucked me up.
You just got to go with your gut, and then if you rename, say it with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, the Falcons.
Mike Vick.
Tony Gonzalez,
Desmond Ritter.
Keanu Neal,
Bijan Robinson.
AJ Terrell,
Tyler Algier.
Jesse Bates,
Drake London,
Michael Vick,
Julio Jones.
Roddy White.
Wait, I said Michael Vick.
You did?
That was the first person I said.
Keep it going.
Okay. Kyle Pitts.
Mohamed Sanu.
I won though. We gotta run the tape. I swear I said Michael Vick first. That was the first person I said, but it's fine.
Okay.
Your next team. We'll start with Wilson. The Cowboys.
Them boys.
Dak Prescott,
Ezekiel Elliott,
CeeDee Lamb,
Tony Pollard,
Michael Gallup,
Deuce Vaughn,
Emmett Smith,
Michael Irvin.
Roger Staubach,
That's what I wanted to say. Tony Romo,
Keanu Neal,
Michael Parsons,
Deron Bland.
Zach Martin.
Did you say Stephon Gilmore?
No.
Stephon Gilmore.
Trevon Diggs.
Okay. Say Michael Parsons.
I don't know.
Dude, okay. Michael Parsons, all right.
Javon Curse.
DeMarcus Ware.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Sean Lee.
Jalen Smith.
DeMarco Murray.
Darren McFadden.
Tyron Smith.
I'm gonna go with. Fuck. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, let's go.
2 for 2. We're going for first to 4.
First
What is it? You have two. It's 2-2.
2-2. But I swear I won the Falcons, bro. I swear I won the Falcons.
Now, the Rams. We'll start with Wilson again.
Matthew Stafford.
Kyron Williams.
Jarrett Goff.
Cooper Kupp.
Sony Michelle.
Todd Gurley.
Van Jefferson. Why did I say it so weird? Van Jefferson.
Darrell Henderson.
Marshall Falk.
Cam Akers.
Baker Mayfield.
Byron Young.
Jalen Ramsey.
Kobe Turner.
Eric Weddle.
Aaron Donald. Did you say Von Miller?
No.
I was gonna say Von Miller, but I didn't know if you said him.
Bro, I was
3-2. Is this the dagger?
And your team.
Give him the Broncos.
Yeah, give me the
The Lions.
Okay.
Lions. All right.
We'll start with Anthony. Go.
Jared Golf.
Barry Sanders.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Megatron.
Matthew Stafford.
Marvin Jones.
Jack Campbell.
CJ Gardner Johnson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Glover Quinn.
Brian Branch.
Darius Slay.
David Montgomery.
Jameer Gibbs.
Fuck. Josh Reynolds.
Wait,
I was trying to give you baseball.
Dagger.
Slide.
Dagger. The Josh Reynolds game winner. Jamison Williams.
dude, I was gonna say Sam Laporta, bro, but it just
Did
the
it come?
last name just stuck with me, bro.
Let's go. So I take the win. 4-2. That's going on TikTok. So if you want to see the full version, check it out on YouTube. Hell yeah. Let's go into our predictions on who's going to make the Super Bowl. Pretty much, right?
Yes, sir.
Chiefs Ravens is the first game on Sunday, 12 o'clock. Ravens -4. The line is set at 44.5. What are you thinking, Will?
Dude, negative -4 for the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, that over sounds nice. 44.5.
44.5. Bro, it's just like 44.5.
I would say two of the best quarterbacks, bro. It's going to be a shootout.
Uh-huh.
That's how I'm feeling. I don't think it'll be a 17-10 game, you know?
That's true. I think I'd take it. I think I'd take both, honestly. I think the Ravens win by at least a touchdown. Yeah, so I mean, I would take it, man. I just if they play like how they played last weekend, like they're gonna win by at least a touchdown for sure.
Okay.
Especially having Mark Andrews back and Marlon Humphrey hopefully too. Like that team, there's no one matches up with that team, man.
I think.
No one does.
Sorry. You could keep going.
Oh, no, that's it.
Okay, I was gonna say I think like L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie are gonna give those receivers problems. Like Zay Flowers, Odell, like they're cool, but like they're no star receivers for sure. And you saw how they did Stephon. Is Stephon Diggs weak, bro? Because he keeps getting locked up. And Ian said he's the number 2 receiver on FanDuel last week. He did not know ball. But
Dude,
they're gonna lock him up for sure. But you could also say the same thing for that Ravens defense versus like Rashee Rice and Marlon Humphrey's a matchup to watch.
yeah.
But I still believe in like Rashee Rice. It's really gonna come down to like Mahomes versus Lamar in a shootout.
I feel like the weapons like that the Chiefs have and the Ravens have are like pretty similar. Like you got Rashee Rice for the Chiefs and everyone else is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Same thing for the Ravens too.
If Mark Andrews plays, who has better weapons? Because I mean the Chiefs do have Kelsey too.
Yeah, I mean you got Mark Andrews and also Likely behind him too. I would probably lean towards the Ravens more honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because they also utilize 2 running backs too.
that's true too.
Yeah, so and then Lamar's gonna do his thing.
He's a skill position in
yeah,
himself,
for
bro.
sure. Lamar RB, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I gotta roll with probably the Ravens too. If Andrews plays, I definitely think the Ravens have the advantage, like at the skill positions. But I do think the Ravens D needs like Marlon Humphrey. Like I don't think it'll work out the same way against the rookie last week. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens for now. I gotta see what the news says, like who's playing or not, because like a big game. Mahomes has been here before. You know, Lamar's never played in a game this high stakes.
Yeah.
And I think I would roll with that a little bit, especially because like their defense is nice. But I think if the Ravens make the Super Bowl, they'll probably win the Super Bowl
For sure.
because Lamar has that record versus the other conference. I think it's like 19-1 when he plays teams in the
Other conference.
yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy stat, man.
Crazy. So I mean, if he goes against like the Niners or the Lions, I think he beats them. But I think I would take the Chiefs line though.
You think it'd be closer?
I think it'll be like a field goal game.
That would be cool. That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to watch. But the Ravens just blowed my mind away
Yeah,
after the Texans game, man. They blowed me.
they blow you. You got blown.
Dude.
Let's go into Lions Niners. San Francisco 7-point favorites over 50.5.
No.
No, you taking the under?
I'm not taking either of those.
No, I wouldn't either. Who do you
Nah.
got?
I'm taking the Lions, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Fuck
taking
yes.
the Lions, bro.
Let's go. We're a Lions
Detroit.
podcast.
Detroit is going to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and that kind of just goes back to like me kind of shitting on Brock Purdy. I might I saw Brock Purdy might be
You're anti.
my might be more than Derrick Henry now.
Damn, like that?
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. Yeah.
It'd be different if you had him in fantasy, dude. But I think like the Lions defense forces a lot of turnovers, and I think their pressure also. I mean the Niners have a really good O-line, obviously, but I think their
Yeah.
pressure's a lot tougher than like the Packers, for example, who they played.
Yeah.
And I think Brock Purdy's kind of prone. Like you saw Baker throw a turnover on that slant. Like that's all the Niners kind of throw. And like if you got Brian Branch down there, like you don't really want to play with him. Same thing with like C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And then I also think the Lions' run game will like fuck them up almost. You know, like Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery aren't two dudes to play with, even if Nick Bosa's in there. And you know, he loves tackling minority players. But that's just what it is.
Dude, yeah. I mean, yeah, like we don't even know like if Debo's gonna like play. Like he's like
Yeah, they
he's
said he.
still questionable. He
I-
probably will honestly, just because it is the conference championship game.
Mhm.
But yeah, losing him like that's like even more of a
Tough.
loss for them.
What I read was that he's too hurt to play right now, but like come game time, does that really matter? Like they'll probably still end up playing him anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Debo is definitely a big hit for sure, especially like that eliminates a lot of their offense. Like we saw him play running back for them this week, you know. Or no, sorry, that was Jawan Jennings. But like a lot of their sets are like Debo sweep across, Debo in at running back, stuff like that. So it eliminates part of their game. And how many times have we seen the Niners lose playoff games off an injury, you know? Like it's the perfect excuse. It's lining up like that again.
Lining up the story, lining up the script, you know.
For the Lions to win the bowl. Bro, if the Lions win, honestly, I'm rooting for the Lions. I'm going to say they win the bowl, but I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah.
Lions, Ravens bowl, for example. What would you set the line at?
Total points.
Points and like bet. Like, because I think the Ravens, if it were me, I'd probably say Ravens -7.
Ravens -7.
That's a good line.
I think I'd take that. Yeah.
You take it?
No. I mean,
Like, that's a good line?
I think it's a good line.
I'll bet that then if that happens. But yeah, anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I mean, ready for this playoff weekend to start, and
Hell yeah.
pretty excited to see what happens after this weekend. Hopefully, we go 2-0. It's only 2 games.
Yeah, we should, bro. Honestly, the Niners pick might hurt us, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
confident. I'm
yeah.
pretty confident. Yeah.
I'm kind of confident. Like the Niners are scary, but the Lions, like I'm rooting for them and they're good, so that's kind of why I'm picking them.
Yeah, I mean it's just a defense, but I think Jared Goff will golf it.
We'll golf it. Let me hear an outro.
Outro.
What are the 3 things? What does Phil always say?
No. I need Phil to jump in here.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. You know how it goes. You know, like, subscribe, follow, man. You know, because we know ball. Was that good?
We know ball and run the play.
We in the hot seat, baby. Peace.